The first group is anybody who has faith and does good deeds. What are the basic good deeds? Praying and helping people. What Allah calls in other places, iqamat as-salah and ita az-zakah, isn't it? It's just those two things. You have to believe in Allah and be good. That's the first ayah, basically. But the next ayah is actually about people that are knowledgeable about the scripture. They're knowledgeable about the Quran. They're knowledgeable even about the revelation that came before them, yes? So you have two different groups of people. One group of people, let's put it in our times now, there's a taxi driver, poor guy works like 19 hours a day to survive with his family. He has no time to study the religion. He never got a chance to learn the Arabic language or study tajweed or fix his makharij or get an ijazah or study hadith or nothing. He barely gets time. He pulls over by a masjid, he makes salah, goes back into his cab and earns his money. That's what he does. 6 days a week, 7 days a week. The one day that he's got day off, he's basically in a coma. He's passed out. And his kids are running all over him. Right? That's his life. And then on the other hand, you have somebody who Allah has opened up the opportunity for. Maybe his family sponsored him or her, and they're studying Quran, they're studying Sharia, they're studying the Deen, they're traveling from one land to another to learn, right? And then they're going to do a bachelor's degree from some Islamic university, then a master's, then a PhD. They're becoming a alim on top of a alim on top of a alim. They're both believers. But you would think to yourself, the people who know more, and the people who are getting to do all this learning, they must be better people than the cab. The cab driver is lesser, and the alim is better. And notice in the first ayah, it's everybody. Anybody who believes in the unseen, anybody who prays, anybody who spends. It's open to the general public, yeah? And the next ayah, they believe in this revelation and the previous revelation. It's almost like an indication about people who are knowledgeable in scripture. But then what Allah does in this ayah is He bunches all of them together and hands them a certificate of success. And He says, أُولَٰئِكَ عَلَىٰ هُدًى مِّن رَبِّهِمْ. All of those are committed to guidance from their master. One of them should not think because of the position Allah has put them in, because of the situation Allah has put them in, that they are any less in the sight of Allah, because this door to learning and the door to seek more knowledge and the door to become an alim or whatever else, this is a door that doesn't just require that you open a book and read. Allah has to provide you for your rent and your food and your expenses and your family. Those things have to be taken care of so you can free up and do this. You can't just do this and say, Allah will feed my family. You can't do that. And some people spend their lives just earning enough so they can barely feed their family. That's all they do. And they are also valuable to Allah so long as they can hold on to their iman. So long as they can just believe in the end, establish the prayer and then give. If they can commit to those three things, that is in and of itself valuable to Allah. And actually for those who have gotten a chance to learn, those who Allah opened the door for, whether they got to take one course or two courses. Nowadays in America, you get like weekend courses. People have the luxury of taking a weekend course to learn Islam. That's a luxury. You have the luxury of having a phone with high-speed internet and you can just log in and watch a video whenever you feel like, and you can choose the topic too. You don't have to go to your local masjid and say, that's the halaqah, I guess that's what it is. No, you can pick the topic too now. And then you can pick the scholar you want to learn from, and you can pause them and slow them down or rewind them or switch to some other topic whenever you feel like. We are living in luxury on top of luxury when it comes to learning. But if Allah has opened the doors of learning for you, then understand one big responsibility that falls upon you. Your job it becomes to facilitate this learning for the people for whom Allah did not open that door. For the people that are super busy, the people that don't have any time. You have to be the one that have to make that convenience for them. Instead of looking down on them, look, they don't even attend the halaqat. They don't even learn. They don't even join the universities. They're too busy making money. No. Your job it is, instead of waiting for them to come to you, you now have to go to them. You have to facilitate for them. And that becomes a responsibility within your family, within your community. For all of you that are learning the deen in whatever capacity, that you have to become of service to the people around you.